I named it Painkiller because it was more so like, okay, shit. You gotta like when I get titles or when I see a title on the cover, I usually like the title kind of grab you first. You know what I mean? Like if it's a shit ass bullshit title, you ain't gonna really. It kind of turn you off from the music, especially if it's an artist that you ain't never really heard. You know what I mean? And so I went with Painkiller because like it's the music. It's a feeling. Like the music it's just a feeling. It ain't a CD with just songs on it. You know what I mean? Like if you ride from 1 through 15, you'll get the feeling. It's a drug feeling. Like damn, like, and you'll sink yourself in it. And like I kind of organized the whole project. I structured the whole project around a feeling instead of I got a bunch of dope songs, I'm gonna put them on the CD. You know what I mean? I ain't wanna do that. Like, it's so crazy because when I first did Painkiller, I finished it, wrapped it up, and then I sat down and I kinda like, you know how you kinda wanna live with it before you release it, you know what I mean? So I lived with it, I rolled to it, and I was like, man, I don't feel it. Like I didn't feel the direction that I was going, that I was trying to go. I ain't feel it. So I junked everything and redid every song. Like I started from scratch and I changed every song, 1 through 15. I changed every single song. I went with a prescription. I wanted it to look like a prescription. That way I'm the doctor, you know what I mean? And I'm prescribing painkillers. That way whether you going through some shit or whether you just get high, you know what I mean, recreational, you just get high just to get high. I'm the doctor either way, you know what I mean? So I wanted the artwork I wanted it to look like a prescription. So I'm the doctor. That's why it's a prescription on the front of it, yeah. At first I was gonna drop it the same day I dropped my first project. That was April 21st, 2015. I was gonna drop it April 21st. Then I was just like, nah, like I want every project to have its own identity, you know what I mean? Like its own print, like its own footprint. Like so when I eventually drop Painkiller 2, I'm gonna drop it May 13th, whatever year that is. You know what I mean? Like I want every project to have its own separate identity. Yeah. Because it was called Painkiller, we sat down and it was like, okay, we're gonna drop it May 6th. And then I was like, no. Cause May 6th ended up being a Friday. I was like, nah. Then I was like, Friday the 13th. It ended up being Friday the 13th. And all the killers come out Friday the 13th. Everybody knew that. So I dropped Painkiller on Friday the 13th. Yeah. It's 15 songs. I chose 15 because I know with the project I dropped on Valentine, the Me and My Hoes project, it was only nine records. And the NASA project before that, the one I dropped with b.o.b, it was 10 records. And I felt like, okay, my first project, Better Late Than Never, it was 16 records. And it was like, shit. I was like, all right, well, cool. If I drop 10 records, it can be 10 solid, strong records and right out of there. You know what I mean? It would have been like that. But then I was like, no, because I want them to feel what I'm getting across. You know what I mean? I want them to feel what I'm saying. Like, I wanted you to actually get the entire feeling of what the direction I'm going. So in order for me to do it, I started with 12 songs, like, okay, I'm gonna give them 12. And then they were like, nah. And then every day, it was like, fuck, like I can't take this record off. And they were like, I can't take this record off. And I kept going through that and I ended up with 26 songs again, like, oh shit, like, oh shit. So then I just kind of like, fuck it, like some shit gotta go, whatever gotta go. And I cut from the 26 songs. I recorded 70 songs for Painkiller. And all, like with the tape that I actually trashed. Well, I ain't trashed it, I just didn't use no record from the first time I did it. But including them songs, it was like 71 songs and all. So I put all of it together and I just carefully picked. It didn't matter the song, it mattered the way the song felt to me in the order that I put them in. Like, it felt that way, and it felt like I wanted it to feel like a process more than like, okay, yeah, that shit rhyme, but then it go off And then you move to another song, like, this shit rhyme. You don't really feel that when it like that. Like, it be like, yeah, that's a dope song, but you don't really feel it. Like, but when you listen to it, you gonna feel it. Like, you gonna feel what I'm saying. You gonna feel what the message. You gonna feel what I'm trying to get you to feel. Every single time, it happen every time. Me and B Rich, they're my members, me and B Rich, we sat down and, me, B Rich, and TJ and Bob, we sat down and at first it was like, so then me and, like TJ he ended up going out of town with Bob. Bob had some shows, so me and B Rich like, fuck it, let's put it together. So me and him kind of lived with the shit for like 2 weeks, and we went back and forth about it, like this record, that record, this record, that record, until it felt how I wanted it to feel, you know what I mean? So it was basically it was me and B Rich that put the whole track list together. At first it's like from the jump, it's like the intro. It's called Intro. The first song on the project is called Intro, and I kind of jumped out there rapping. You know what I mean? I wanted it to stick. Like I wanted the intro to stick. Like oh shit. Like, and I wanted every song. After every song go off, I wanted you to say, like, it can't get hard. It can't be harder than the last song. You know what I mean? Like every song, like I want whoever listening to it to say, the next song can't be harder than this song. The next song can't be harder than this song. And it's like a build up the whole ride. But as you progress through the project, the songs get bigger. You get what I'm saying? Like it go from just a rap song, like a rap record, in the beginning with no hook, no bridge, no nothing. It's just straight through. It probably 150 bars, just straight, the intro. And then the second song, it's just a build up on that song. But as you get all the way to the end, down to the very last song called Cold World. And it's a big song. And I still want people to say that when they listen to my music. Like I don't want you to know, I don't want nobody that's ever a fan of mine or nobody that ever listens to my music to say, oh shit, well, like this nigga done changed, or like I ain't never gonna change, I'm gonna make the same music forever, but I don't want nobody to lock me in nothing. Like I ain't gonna be locked in. So every song is a bigger song than the last song, and I did that on purpose. Projects, it stick out for me. I think it's number 4. It stick out real strong for me. It's like it's a hood record, but it's just what's going on for real. You know what I mean? It called Project featuring Young BOOKE and Young Dro. But it kind of stick out for me. Project do. It's just that wave. Like as soon as you hear it, it's like, oh shit. Like you get right into it. Like it ain't no, let me listen to it. Like it ain't that at all. Like, and I ain't saying I don't got them records on here. The kind that you gotta, okay, let me listen to this again. You know what I mean? But Project, it hit you soon as you listen to it. Like oh shit, this shit rhyme. Like it's that. Soon as you cut it on, I don't give a damn who you is. As soon as you listen to it, you gonna feel that feeling. Like damn, this shit alright. I'm fucking with them. And then we got Picture Me Rollin'. It kind of like a tribute to Tupac. Like that's my favorite rapper of all time. So I kind of did a tribute without doing a tribute. You know what I mean? Like I just took a record, one of his big records, and I made it. I kind of made it mine, but I kind of implemented him in it. You know what I mean? Like with some of his words, like some shit he might say, or some shit he might say, instead of some shit he did say. I said some shit that he might have said, or he would have said. You know what I mean? And then you got Bankroll Fresh. Recipe to my brother too. Bankroll, recipe, Bankroll. But I got the record called Bankroll Fresh, and it was the last record I put on here too. Bankroll Fresh, it was the last record I put, that I added to the project. And it just was a record for me that I felt like people should hear. You know what I mean? Like it's not a tribute at all. Like it ain't a tribute, 'cause to me he ain't gone. You know what I mean? Like his music still here. I still hear his music everywhere. I still hear it every day. So I don't look at him like he gone. You know what I mean? But the Bankroll Fresh record is more one of them records. It like this my shit. You know what I mean? Like this my favorite song. And like that's what them kind of like the highlight. And Vans really it's a big song. It's a feeling, it's an emotion, it's uplifting, it's a push song, like push you to get on out the bed and go on and get it, like it push you, like Vans, that's the record for that. It pretty much straightforward, like you getting everything you would expect London Jae to do. That's what you getting on that project, but it's all in the. I don't want you to get. I don't want people to get caught up in the. I don't know. It's London Jae. It's everything London Jae do. Period. But it's all in the feeling. Like I don't want you to get outside of that and think outside of the fact that it's just a feeling. Like Painkiller, it's a feeling. Painkillers are downers, and it kind of puts you in the mood. Like if you take a Percocet or you take a Xanax or some shit like that, like it puts you in a space, and that's what the project do. Like it puts you in a space.